Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, before I really get started, I want to make a comment. My colleague said over there on the other side that since we didn't get on board, that we deserve to be in the back of the line. I'm going to tell you something. This is the United States of America. We are the best country in the world, period. We don't have to get in any line. We are the line. Now, what I want to talk to you about is SBTI and the fact that they're a third party or whatever, foreign corporation with no American input, been in business for a little bit over a year, and you say all these people have joined up on their own reconnaissance, whatever. You got 4 big banks that have quit using SBTI's validation services after SBTI said it will not validate any bank that finances new fossil fuel projects. What are the government contractors supposed to do when SBTI makes a similar requirement change, but your rule mandates contractors go through SBTI in order to do business with the government?
Well, as I noted, there's 6,000 companies that have signed up to SBTI and 100 current U.S. major suppliers.
I'm asking you, what are they supposed to do? I know you keep rattling that over and over, but they just can't quit like those banks. So what are they supposed to do?
Well, our expectation is that if the currently proposed rule becomes a final rule, that companies are going to sign on to SBTI.
Okay, so we have a situation here where SBTI is telling the banks who they can lend money to. So once your rule is finalized, SBTI will be telling all U.S. contractors what they can and can't do. So I'm going to use a real-life example here because I'm a trucker, and truckers are the backbone of our country, and our government uses their services for both logistics, both domestically and abroad. So what if SBTI decides tomorrow that all trucking companies must switch to EV or else they can't be validated? You think that a private foreign-based company should wield that kind of power over the U.S. economy?
The only requirement in the proposed rule is that U.S. companies provide information to SBTI.
If this rule gets finalized, SBTI will be telling all U.S. contractors what they can and can't do. Agree?
That is not my understanding of the proposed rule, is that the contractors need to supply information.
Then why do you need the rule then?
Because it's a common use of third-party standards to...
No, if that's the case, people can voluntarily do whatever they want to. You're saying if the rule's finalized, that tells me that SBTI is going to be telling these contractors what they can and can't do, correct? Correct.
That's not my understanding of the proposed rule.
Well, then I think you need to get an understanding of what y'all trying to do over there.
Well, I'm trying to provide that understanding today, Congressman.
You're not doing too good of a job at it. Let me ask you this then. Dr. Mallory has been invited to testify before Congress numerous times, yet she's only shown up once. Why does Director Mallory refuse to attend congressional hearings?
I know that Director Mallory has testified before Congress on numerous occasions. So
I can attest she's only been to one.
I think I share a different understanding about her
during
testimony before
this Congress. I'm a freshman here, so
okay.
You know, during my tenure here, the 4 times she's been invited, she showed up once. Do you believe that executive branch officials have an obligation to appear before Congress and answer our questions?
I do. I'm here today.
Do you believe that Director Mallory should be here to justify the actions of this rogue agency to the American people?
I think it's important for representatives to show up, and I think that's a priority for the administration as a whole.
Thank you. I yield back.